What's going on, everybody? This is Roster of the Burbank Misfits. And of course, I'm always joined with my wonderful co-host, CW.
That's me.
And today we have a very awesome newcomer coming on. He's currently signed with OC Modeling. He's up here, from what I'm reading, he's out here doing his dang thing right now. Mr. John Legendary. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, good people? How y'all doing today?
It's Sunday, and I had to help shoot a scene yesterday, so that was fun. But but yeah, but it was a fun night. I'll say that. And yeah, but for everybody, like, tell everybody who you are, for those out there who don't know, like who you is.
Yeah, so I'm John Legendary. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan.
Midwest.
Yeah, been in LA for about 6 years now, just enjoying it. Started the industry back in September, signing with OC. So It's been fun. It's been real fun, and I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of great people and working with some great talent. And had my first, went to my first show, an award show, a couple weeks ago at XBiz. So that was a great experience just to meet people and see the nature of the land.
Yeah, I know. We're from the Midwest too, so okay. I find that always. I'm from Indiana.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what's up.
So yeah, I love like that Midwest mentality going into it.
For sure.
Yeah. So, how do you like X3? Like, being your first one.
It was amazing. I mean, it was definitely something that I've never been to, and just the wonderful people, the fans there. It was very engaging. Had so many different, just the programming of the whole week actually was great, from the seminars and the workshops, and even the happy hours to the expo, as well as the award show. The award show was insane. I thoroughly enjoyed that. So I'm hoping.
I didn't make the award show because it was just too much going on. But I did because I had to take pictures for X3. So it was different from the ones I'm usually used to going to as far as convention goes. Okay. I mean, I know they definitely did that way because of COVID and the size of the venue, but like it's usually like people are there the entire day and it's not split up into sections. Yeah. So when you start doing the ones that aren't into sections, it's a whole different monster.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to
it. And like the fans are phenomenal. Like the ones at X3, like they actually got in line. And I know that usually like at other ones it's a little more chaotic.
Got it.
So what's your plans for for this industry? Since Mr. Not even 5 months in.
So I just want to, my name is Legendary, so I definitely want to have a legendary career. Okay. And have some type of impact. Bring something new, bring something, a great fresh face that's just have my own niche, and whether that's having a really good long stroke, or being just a little bit more essential, being just authentic, bringing my personal swag to the industry. That's something I hope to offer, and I hope people receive that well and enjoy it.
Okay. Do you have any long-term goals outside of that? Like, do you want to?
People love to like produce my own content. Mm-hmm. My long-term goals is creating a production company. My background is in the hot wifing lifestyle as a bull. So I would love to produce cuckolding, hot wifing type content. So that's something I'm really excited about doing one day.
Okay. I mean, like, people love, like, from what I understand, people really love that. Like, I got this hot wife, but I can't, make her happy.
Yeah.
Let me watch somebody else make her happy. This is in reality and in fantasy. So
yeah, that's like my life. That's my weekend hobbies, I should say. is being a bull in the hot wife lifestyle. So bringing that dynamic to the big screen, or if someone's phone the little screen, that would be fun. Bringing just some authenticity to it. I hope it works out. We'll see.
It should. Like, it is a niche that people really love. People love sex in general, but when the storyline fits something that they actually want, it adds more to it. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I want to be able to start writing scripts, and because I've taken acting classes, but more for like mainstream. So just some real good acting skills to the screen.
Most of these people in this industry need acting skills. No disrespect to some people out in this industry, but some of them really, really, really need it. It's like sometimes it's just really robotic. I love my friends to death, and I'm not going to say names of who I'm talking about, but it's like, yes, today I did my homework, stepmom. And can I do this now? And it's like, oh my God. Give me some type of energy. So what made you join this fun, interesting industry?
It's so crazy. So, even since college, people like my friends would say, "Oh man," because I used to just have a lot of sex, but I used to like recording it, and I consider myself an exhibitionist. And my party days in college, along with being a bull in the lifestyle, where husbands film me, I realized how well I did in front of the camera, and so a joke of, "Hey, you should be a porn star." I said, well, I'm from Detroit. I've never seen any type of porn happening in Detroit. Now I'm in LA, and 6 years later, I'm like, let me just try, let me just try. It's like one of those dreams that you have, but you never think is going to happen, And so I just sent my photos to the agency, and here we are.
They were like, oh, we gotta have this young gentleman come in.
A black guy.
Black guy. Who is because you are with a really good agency too, so it's not like like you're just bouncing around here with someone who's not going to take care of you also.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're so
great. Because with Sandra over there.
Oh yeah.
She's very fantastic, especially with her male talent compared to how other people treat their male talent. So you're with a very good agency for what
she's great.
For what you are trying to do. So far, how many scenes have you shot so far? I didn't get that number.
Let's see. So I've shot I have 2 scenes that's out, and I shot 2 more scenes that are not out. I did like a PM pop scene, and I did a VR scene for VR bangers, and then I have the pure taboo scene that's out, and the blow bang with Corey Chase that's out.
Okay.
Yeah. So but I haven't had a sex scene yet, a girl boy sex scene yet. So most of my work has been more so extra work. So
yeah, because she sent me one that you did like with, I think it says Kiki Darren here and stuff like that. So
pure taboo. I love taboo stuff. So anything taboo related, I'm down.
Okay. So you have you've been in for. I'm surprised I haven't had you. I'm gonna say like penetrate anybody yet in this industry.
I'm ready.
It's gonna be
some content with some great people.
I'm also still right. Like at least haven't had you had to do a like a blow bang with somebody yet, or just something with dog fart.
I've done the blow bang with the dog fart.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least I had you do that.
Yeah.
Around here just doing the extra work. Like come here. You'll see this soon. Coming soon to a screen near you. So who like in this industry, in this world, like who would you want to shoot with? Like, give me your top 5 current people who.
My top 5.
If today I could get you a scene today, right now, and I said be 5 people and you, who would those 5 people be?
Okay, I would say Caitlin Bell.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Violet Myers.
Mm-hmm.
Kaylee Gunner.
Okay.
Savannah Bond. Kinsey Ann.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a good top. I heard you making noise back there, CW, like you were co-signing.
You gotta get a useful like list of names, and those are some different names.
Yeah, it's like very different from what we used to hear. It's like everybody come on here and they have the exact, like at least like
Really?
two of the names are exactly the same. And you know, it's, I mean, like not, don't get me wrong, like all people they say are fantastic talent and stuff like that, but it's like everybody is just waiting in anticipation to do certain things with certain people.
Okay.
So yeah,
is there a common theme with certain people?
Well, no, well, it's kind of like some people might, a lot of people have said Anna Fox. Many people have said like we sometimes get a Misty. We get give me some more names. I'm blanking right now. CW. Some people have said Danger. Abella Danger and stuff like that, and it's like okay, like. Or Angela White. So it's kind of like
Angela White, definitely.
And so we get these names or whatever, and like don't get me wrong, they're all fantastic. They've won awards, they're fantastic individuals. And it's just like, I mean, like, I think everybody would like to work with them. And sometimes we meet people who have either already worked with them, and it's kind of like they kind of say, "Well, I want to work with them again. I haven't did it since. So can I work with them again? Does that count?"
Like Angela White, Phoenix Marie. Like before I die, that's who I gotta go to.
Yeah, because like I think we even had one person come in here and said, because Sarah does a lot of things with Black people. And she's her last name is my mind right now. She's famous, really famous, good for Black people. So Sarah's known for that, and someone had said her name because they had Sarah J. I'm sorry, Sarah J. And people had like they said they haven't talked with her yet, and they would want to too. And she's that known. She's that known white woman who has beats with a lot of
when I watched porn growing up, that's what I used to watch. So
see, the thing is like me growing up, I've met a lot of people who I used to watch.
Yeah.
And now it feels like, and I don't know if this feels since you're in and out, like it just feels completely different because I've met them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I grew up, like I don't know how old you are, but I grew up enjoying watching Lacey Duvall.
Okay. Yeah.
And so when I formally met Lacey, it was kind of like different because when I met her when she was a little bit out of the industry, and I met her when she was using her real name. And it's kind of like I know you who you are as this. I've seen every part of what you're covering up right now. And it's kind of like it's in that mentality of like I know too much and I can't watch it now because you're a Facebook friend now. So it's kind of you get that entire different dynamic.
Right.
So and you haven't experienced that yet via the people who you probably watch as a younger individual, but that have just destroyed all the people I used to watch.
Yeah.
As a child, because I've been around for 14 years now, so it's kind of like I've met all my I'm gonna say my childhood heroes. Heroes growing up that saved me many nights, and it's kind of like what's going on, Bill? And his name is something else. Yeah, it throws you off.
Yeah, for sure.
so what makes John legendary? Like what does he do outside of porn?
What do I do outside of porn? I've been trying to get into this workout thing, especially with doing porn. Like, you got to be some type of in shape. You know what I'm saying? So I've been trying to get this cardio together.
Hey, round is a shape.
Man.
Round is a shape.
You're right about that. And I'm like, I got this damn bod over here. I'm like, shit. So
you can't be shaped like an apple. I get it. I was like, I always say, like, CW, my the co-host right here, he's a fitness trainer by trade. And I know some performers have come to him asking for help. Some actually do it, some don't. But like he tries to get them into a shape that is suitable for them to consistently work, whatever. So I get that, but it's just hard. It's just hard with consistency, especially with if you do go through a personal trainer. Like, you never know, you might get a scene like that morning, and it's kind of like, work on my abs.
Yeah, exactly.
Get rent money.
Hell yeah. Like, I'm so hungry, I gotta fast. Yeah. So I do that. I'm usually doing some hot wife stuff, fucking someone's wife. So that's something I do on the weekends when I get some downtime. I love wine, so I'm always trying to find, like, where's a cool little new winery or something like that. And sports, I love sports. So, like, today I'm ready to watch the Rams play. So I'm excited about that.
Who are you a fan of in general? Are you a Lions fan in general by trade?
I'm a Lions fan in general.
You know what? I was happy. I was happy when y'all won y'all first one. I was like, way to go. Y'all deserved it.
Yeah.
And my team lost last week in the divisional round.
Yeah.
So I'm a Bills fan.
Oh, okay.
And I've been a Bills fan since I was like 6.
Oh.
So, and I'm 39 now. Okay. So I've been a Bills fan basically my entire life, and that loss hurt my soul.
They play good. They play. Josh Allen, he's cold.
And I was looking right now. The Bengals are getting spanked around like they stole something. So
yeah, it's not.
It's not looking good right now. Okay, yeah, because like so you would hate that. I'm a Bulls fan too. So
okay,
like,
yeah.
Like I don't cheer for anything from Indiana except for my college, which is in Indiana, and that's it.
IU, okay.
Yeah, IU. That's where I went. Yeah, so like IU alumni, and then like I do like the Red Wings. That's in Detroit.
Yeah.
So I am a Red Wings. I'm a diehard Red Wings.
I used to watch the Red Wings back in the day. It's been a while, but I used to watch.
I haven't watched it since like I want to say probably 2008.
Okay.
Because I was a big fan of the goalie there, because that's when Osgood was still there.
Oh yeah.
So
it's been a minute, yeah.
Yes, that's how you know I watched it, because I had random. It's like that's the most random goalie name in the world. Osgood.
Chris Osgood. Yeah. It's been a minute, yeah.
Okay. So
yeah.
Okay, CW.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I just heard that. No, I was making sure. So with with all that going on, do you have a plan with getting your shape back right via everything? Because I know, like, I'm surprised myself. I'm really surprised they haven't had you do a lot more scenes, especially since you've been around since September. So is it?
So right now I've been just lately. I've been just trying to shoot my own content. So I did some content with Rachel Cavalli last week. We just shot some content together, and then last night I shot with Caitlin Bell. So that was pretty awesome. That was phenomenal. So that should be out in a couple days. So
Okay. On your OnlyFans or on like a mini vids or where's that going up on?
As a mini vid, so I'm gonna post it on there in a couple days.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be pretty good. She was great to work. Both those ladies are great to work with. So I look forward to working with both of them a lot. Because
yeah, it's really. I found that like early on, if you can find a good person or good people who you could consistently work with, and you can build it into more things, like especially early on, and since you're early on in your career, it really builds up your notoriety of what you are able and capable of doing.
Yeah.
And then that word of mouth get out there, be like, and people be like, "Hey, have you worked with John Legendary yet?" "No, who is this John Legendary?" "Let me tell you."
That's what I'm hoping for.
I mean,
that's what I'm hoping for.
It's not that hard. It's just like that word. It's just that complete word of mouth thing.
Yeah.
As long as because the ladies that you said, they have a great fan base, and of course, it's only so many males in porn in general.
Okay, yeah.
And then if you look at how many black-ish males there are, because I don't like you're black and stuff. Like I don't know your. Huh?
I'm all black.
I don't know your mix. I mean, you could have pointed out, like, "No, I'm not black."
My mom and dad are black.
I'm actually Puerto Rican over here. You
okay.
just assume. No. I'll be like, "Hey, my bad. I'm sorry. I made an assumption."
Madre, padre, both black.
Yeah, and it's only so many black men in the industry, and so that leaves like this little core group, and then like you got and if you're not on that automatic no list for a lot of people already, that leaves this core group of people, whatever, and to stay wanted, you have to stay up there. So it's that word of mouth to say, yeah, he's a good worker, and his thing always works.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to make sure that happens. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because it's okay if you whatever now and then, but there's workers who like have it happen constantly, and they it just hurts them long term. Right. And it's always important to know how to make sure to maintain yourself doing that, and most people falter at that.
For sure. Yeah.
So yeah, like it's just that complete word of mouth thing, and you can achieve all this. You can achieve all you want to, because who's to say that in 3 months from now you're like you're like a big old household name that everybody say, yeah, I know Legendary, I know John. Yes,
I hope that's the case. I mean, I've been pretty successful in different industries, like corporate America, whatnot. So hopefully I can take some of the things I've learned in, my life outside of this and apply it to porn. And hopefully my learning curve is, decreased dramatically. That's the goal.
I feel that if you have a good mindset as far as, money matters goes, it helps out a great deal, mainly because most people come into this industry and they don't know how to manage their finances, and it hurts them in the long run, and that's why a lot of people need that corporate backing mindset,
right?
Because they don't have it, and then they all it's like, I'm here, and I'm broke, what should I do now? It's well, didn't you just do like 9 scenes? Yeah, but it's gone now. Yeah, and then it's always that people who burn out after so long because they don't realize how fast they're spending their own money.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm sorry. It just that went off the deep end for a second. But yeah, No, because like I just like can see like because I seen you at X3, and I remember leaning to CW telling him you look like someone I went to college with, and I'm like, that person reminds me of someone who we went to school with, and he was like, yeah, he does. No, but like back to what I was saying, but it's only so many black males in this industry, and once that content comes out, you can, push it out there, to expand, because marketing in this industry is hard as freak.
That's what it seems like. That's what I've been noticing. It's
Because and
it seems like it's very laborious.
I hate to say it, it's more so of having the female shared than the male shared. Like you will be known, like people know some male performers. They know them by name.
Right.
But the thing is, everybody knows the females a lot more by name. And don't get me wrong, you have the talent that the females who watch porn enjoy, and then the males who like really watch for the males. They know the male performer by their name also. So, but it's like more so for the popularity wise, is more so the female saying, yes, I am with blah blah blah. Right. And most people don't do. They don't give that little shout out to the male. Even porn companies, they would say, this is a scene starring blah blah, and that's it. And then you see the male talent in there doing right. Laying it down.
Yeah.
And it's just he's just there.
Overlook, yeah.
And it's like, how can I build a fan base off of this?
Yeah. I have no idea. It's more like a trial and error for me right now. As far as
well, you're still like you said September, so
yeah.
Like you got hit by just the downs of the Christmas time of everybody not shooting. Then you had X3, right. And everybody got sick around that time. So
yeah, they did.
So you basically had like 4 weeks of everybody being sick. X3, right. The award weeks, and then all that crap together was like a 5-week span. Right. So you basically lost a month. Mm-hmm. So, but you did have October, November, December, and you did get some extra work. So it's coming together, but it's going to take time. But you can do this. You can knock this stuff out there. I'm gonna put trying to upsell, even though I know this industry is hard as heck.
Right. Yeah, but I'm excited. I'm like just really optimistic about it. I believe in myself. I invest in myself. I'm willing to double down on myself. So, I'm pretty, enthusiastic about it.
What are you looking forward to the most right
now? Just to get some good quality gigs and produce good work and make a reputation of a guy who can perform well, ensure that female talent is enjoying the experience too. In the sense of they're not looking at it as work, they're enjoying the totality of the experience. So, I want to make sure that, I'm on the top of, producers, directors' minds when they think of, hey, I need a male talent, not just a Black talent, but a male talent, because, yes, I'm Black. Yes, I love, interracial and BBC, all that type of stuff. But,
you can't use that word. You're not supposed to use that word anymore.
Oh, really? What's the alternative?
That interracial. I mean, even like they haven't said it yet. They supposed to say, yes, I'm just having sex with blah blah. Even though like my whole view on that word is this. Like, I don't mind people saying interracial.
Yeah.
But I have a disdain when people make a rates for interracial.
Yeah.
To say, in order for me to have sex with a Black person, you got to pay me $300 extra. I have an issue with that.
Is that real?
That it still goes on, but it's not supposed to.
Oh,
And it was real, like it was really real. It was bad, especially
wow.
up until 2020.
Damn.
So I mean, it is still some girls who are out here who would not shoot with a black person until they feel that the rate that they're going to get to do that is good enough, and they can just say no to a scene, whatever. That's, it's your right to say no to a scene. But the reason they're saying no is because they want to get paid more for having sex with certain people.
Wow. Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah.
Oh,
So
it's a lot of craziness in this industry. But
yeah,
yeah, technically you're not supposed to say interracial anymore.
that's good to know. Well, yeah. So essentially, yeah, I just want to, when you're thinking of male talent in general, I want, directors, producers to think of me.
Okay.
So that's what I really want. But we got to get some work out there. We got to put some
I
content.
mean, like, it might, it literally might take a year, because I know for a fact, for some of the bigger male talent right now, that first year for them was a struggle, because there's so many.
Yeah, tough.
Go ahead, Sammy.
I said it was tough for a few people, but like Scotty P when he first started, a couple other people. But you put out good content. You kind of focus where you have like a niche or whatever, and it seems to work out.
Yeah, I think like Isaiah Maxwell was just
Show up, and your dick works. That seems to be on time.
Yeah,
showing up on time. Because then for us, there's always this stigma already that like we don't show up on time, so you got to be early.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And we're like, we don't show up on time. We may have bigger dicks, whatever, but they don't work. You come too early, and it's kind of like, yeah. And it's kind of like, it just like you get that reputation, and like I want to say again, like it like stuff happens,
right?
Yeah, you come too early, whatever, but it was a constant basis, kind of like, well, black man, yeah, you have something there, but you can't use it right. You should go back and learn how to control that. So yeah, I forget where I was going with this. I had something in my brain and it went away. But yeah, like in order to be a name, it takes a second, but you have time. You have nothing but time in front of you. As long as you don't quit tomorrow, you have time in front of you.
Which I won't do. Yeah.
And I was reading here that you got your name because of John Legend.
Yeah, for some reason people always confuse me with different people. I've gotten Terrence Howard. I've gotten
I don't see Terrence
John
Howard.
Legendary. I mean John Legend.
Well, I hope you get John Legendary.
Right.
I would hope you get John Legendary.
Yeah, I got John Legend. And and it's so crazy because I was talking to Sandra and we were thinking about like what should my stage name be. And I have an alias that I go by in the lifestyle, as being a bull. And we couldn't use that name because I guess it was a gay performer that had that name as well. And they don't want you to, have the same name as someone because of,
Yeah, the guests we had on last week had the same issue, but go ahead.
And so we were on the phone, like thinking of a name, and I was like, well, people do say I look like John Legend. And then it was like, well, maybe John Legendary. She's like, oh my gosh, I love that. I'm like, I do too. And so, I mean, yeah, so we ran with it. And that's where we are.
I mean, that's a good origin story, because I know on here, teasing people confuse you with other performers. And like I don't see that at all, like via the person she said. Like I don't see it. Like TW said, someone's trying to say he looked like Ricky.
Ricky
Johnson. Okay, you're drawing a blank. But
yeah, like I was at X3 and dudes were coming up to me like, oh my gosh, dude, I love your work, dapping me up and everything. I'm like, Oh, you see my extra work, right? You see my 2 scenes extra. Like I thought I did pretty good, but I didn't know I did that good. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like,
so I'm like, yeah, and so I saw Ricky there. I
did
said,
too.
I think this is my first time meeting him. I like, for some reason, people keep thinking I'm you, but nice to meet you anyway. Because there was one dude. I was in the talent lounge at X3, and this one, I'm trying to wait to get a drink, and this one dude like comes up to me and said, "Hey, bro, can I film you?" Like he just wants to film me from like my feet, my shoes, and my whole outfit. I'm like, okay, cool. And then it dawned on me afterwards, he probably thought I was someone famous, and he probably thought I was Ricky. And because I'm like, I had a nice outfit.
Well, yeah, you did have, you were working that suit though.
Thanks, appreciate it. But I'm like, I don't, no one knows me. So,
honestly, one big thing that I love about this podcast is that we've had the opportunity to have certain people on before they were known.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's always good to go back to see, like, before they, had their little blow up session. It's kind of like, oh, we had blah blah on when they were like a weekend.
Yeah.
And now like they have over 80K followers on Twitter. They are blowing up, doing this, doing that, winning all these awards. And it's kind of like, I had a picture of them or had them on like way back when they didn't even know what a red carpet looked like,
Yeah. That's dope.
How was that first red carpet?
Oh, that was crazy. It was like it was crazy. I didn't know which camera to look at, you know what I'm saying? So it was funny. I
always tell everybody to look at the one that, like, in porn, you look for Rick. But in general, if he's not there, you look right in the middle at the middle person.
Okay.
Because that's the main one that shows up the most, because he's in the middle, and like most of the other people are just doing that little side glance anyway, and they're with certain other companies. Okay. But once you get something that's straight on, it's kind of like, okay, this is the one that is going to go up on like either AVN, XBusiness, or the M Reports website.
Okay. Okay.
Or Angel by Demons websites. So those are the main ones that people actually push out there, because everybody else holds on to your mother freaking pictures and then will not release them.
Oh wow.
Or they put them up on like on certain websites, and you have to pay to get your own pictures, which is ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
So we're blowing up on Skype. No, but yeah, like, I'm glad you had a good first experience.
It was amazing. It was amazing. I've never been on a red carpet before, and it was fun. It was cool. Like I just enjoyed the moment.
Because I know a lot of people like are just very nervous about doing it, because like it's more so like all the attention is on you.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, you may get it on a porn set, whatever, because you're performing in front of cameras. Mm-hmm. But like, when they like, you're just getting people taking your pictures, and it's like the entire world is gonna see like this picture compared to your mindset, not thinking about it while you're having sex on camera, and it's two different feels. Right. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure. It was. I mean, obviously the attention wasn't on me because I had some beautiful, beautiful female talent around me. But hey, whoever wants to take my picture, I was
ready.
Very gracious.
Yeah, because I know I've walked a few carpets before, but I'm always with someone else who's way more known than me, of course. So it's, and I always like try to make sure, like, don't take a picture of me by myself, because I'm not a performer. I'm just here. I just exist in their world. So yeah. So yeah, when you start doing them more, it's just become so poetic. And like I know you've heard of the Urban X Awards, right?
Yes, yes.
So when you go to that one, like but it's gonna be in August. So by that one, everybody would know you more, and it is more centered toward minorities in general.
Okay.
So by then, like most of the photographers will know who you are, like by sight, and they will say, let me get a picture of John Legendary by himself. Yeah. So
yeah. Yeah, it was cool. I mean, and it's just an interesting dynamic when you like just at the XBiz, and I have a booth and everything, but yeah, no one knows me. I'm signing and stuff. I'm like, no one wants my autograph.
Well, the thing is, like, I was walking back and forth at my friend's table, and some people knew who she was, but it was kind of hard because of that. But most people, unless you've been in for like 3-4 years, most people weren't signing anything. They would just want to get pictures, and then everybody would say, "I'll figure out who they are later."
Okay. Yeah. Oh wow.
Because don't get me wrong, I love my friends I've come across, but some of them aren't as well known. And have the girls there. It was my first time meeting them.
Okay. Yeah.
So, and I know, and like I love when I meet people and then they blow up. So, and that's just how you get out there. Because everybody will walk past you now. And did you walk around and try to meet every girl at every table?
No.
You should have did that.
Yeah, I definitely should have done that.
Because that's how you build up that rapport with a lot of your other peers.
Yeah.
And even if like a girl said, "Oh, you want to shoot me, and let me recommend somebody. I got this guy. He's kind of legendary, and he's the future. We gotta get him in here."
Yeah. I've definitely learned a lot that weekend. Yes.
Well, you were there at the actual conventions.
Yeah.
And I don't like, what was the conventions like? Because I didn't do those.
You know what? Like they were pretty good. They had some really good panels. And it was more from educational standpoint. They had some really good speakers on the panel. So I learned a few things. But the happy hour was really fun to meet people, meet other talent. So I enjoyed that as well. But it was really well put together.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really well put together. I enjoyed it.
Okay. So let me do this. So of your experience of your experiences so far, what companies do you want to shoot with, like, right now?
Black Raw.
Black and Raw.
Yeah, that's my style. Yeah. Yeah, because when I did watch porn, that's what I watched. I just like the sophistication that they do. Of course, that the talent is always great. But I just like the little storylines and the locations, and it's good to see Black men dressed well and portrayed in a positive light. So that's what I do appreciate about that.
Yeah, because they try to focus on it's not always like this is a thug here.
Yeah,
like, John Lennon up here playing a house burglar.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be no one's thug. You know what I'm saying? I don't look like a thug. Like.
I mean, if they put you in a bandana and they put you with some saggy clothes, boom.
I'm a pretty good actor, so I should manage.
You OG Bobby Johnson, right there.
Yeah. I got some pretty good acting skills, so I'm sure I can manage the role.
No, I'm just saying, like, I understand that you just don't want to.
Yeah.
You don't want to fall into a stereotype.
Yeah, I definitely don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came into this industry with the mindset that, I do want to add value. I want to add value to the industry, especially as a Black man. I do want people to see that Black men can play different roles. They can be more of the you know, performer of the year type thing, you know. And you know, that's what I want to contribute.
Oh yeah, like with some award shows, you can win that because you know black people don't win a lot of the certain companies performer of the year, but there's some award shows that give black people that award. So it takes a second to get there, and most of those people don't play that thug-ish role. Like they just kill somebody, and now they can you know have some sex with somebody.
Looking for someone to hide out.
Yeah, so like I killed somebody. I'm hiding out in your bedroom. Let's have some sex. You know, so, I'll protect you if you.
Give me some dick. I'll protect you.
I mean, it's a storyline, but still, it's kind of like it just perpetuates everything, you know.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Well, we have hit our 45. Hey, tell everybody where they can find you, like what to look forward to, and everything. Like,
yeah. So definitely want to produce some nice scenes. Got a scene coming out with Caitlin Bell that I produced. That will be out in this week.
Okay, so this episode will actually come out not tomorrow, but next Monday. So this will come out the 8th.
Okay.
So yeah, so you say this week, so it just came out like 3-4 days ago. Okay. The 7th. It come out the 7th.
Well, I'll put it out on the 8th then.
No. Don't do it in archive. We want you to make your money. We want you to make your money right now. You put it out Thursday, go back, look at it Thursday, and go out and buy that video. It's hot, it's fresh, it's originary. It has a good scenery. It has good build up. It has good commentary. It has a fantastic talent, and you might see a few. You'll definitely see a few orgasms.
Oh yeah.
So go out and buy that. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You can find me on ManyVids, Pornhub. I have to upload content first. John Legendary. On Instagram and Twitter, you can find me at John Legendary _
You can't even say your name yet.
I know, right?
What is your name?
John Legendary _ enunciate my words. Yeah, John Legendary _ on Twitter and Instagram. And
CW, real quick, we know you were here.
You can ccfitnessla.com, ccfitnessla on Instagram, ccfitnessla on Twitter, and ccfitness on Facebook.
We're at the Bergman Fitness on Instagram, Bergman Fitness on Twitter and on Facebook. I'm at Rawstar on all those social media things. Mr. Legendary, thanks for coming on. I look forward to seeing all that you do in the future. I know that, especially being a new talent, it's really hard to get things going. But you are with OC Modeling, which is a great agency. You have a fantastic PR person in Erica the Rub over there, and I know that she's working very diligently on helping you publicize everything and anything that you do. Because we had a little conversation about you, and I look forward to everything that you have coming into the future, because it's hard out here.
Yeah, for sure. It is.
Especially during this pandemic. And you started during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So you're what we've been calling the pandemic babies.
Yeah, I know, right?
And you're a pandemic baby. Yeah. So anyway, I wish you best of luck in everything that you do in your future.
Thank you so much, guys, for having me. I really appreciate it.
And
talking to you guys.
Yeah, go ahead, Sylvia.
I said thanks for coming on.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we do truly look forward to everything that you do in your future, because all things are possible and you can reach for the moon. So
for sure.
We'll see you all next week and go from there. Be well, stay blessed, stay amazing.